Hi, I'm a new author writing under the name of CSR Keeley. It's a nod to my daughters and siblings who have given me the support and encouragement to embark on an adventure that's taken us all into the world of imagination, danger, fear and reward. I now venture into a medium I know so little about. It's daunting, and I wonder what my readers would like to know about me and my book. I began writing a fantasy novel 17 years ago. It's a story I had to get out of my head. There were too many influences in there. I needed to release some of those characters that were begging for escape. I'm sitting here on a typical winter's day in Queensland, Australia. I do this to show a theme that runs throughout my first book. Does environment shape the consciousness of a peoples to covet and lust after that which their neighbours have? It was suggested I sit in front of my library looking all studious and serious and well read. But that would have been required a complete reorganisation. Who has the time? My brothers and my formative years were spent in front of a small black and white TV when my teacher mother would allow us. We would watch shows out of the US, Cowboys and Indians, bows and arrows versus Winchester repeaters and six guns. Out of the UK it was Highwaymen, Swamp Fox with flintlock pistols and swords, and Robin Hood with bows and arrows, and Little John always with a staff. And out of Europe and Italy, gladiator theatre, when Hercules would tackle vicious monsters or demigods. The hero's exploits were always soon reenacted, with me, the younger, filling the role of the soon-to-be-defeated protagonist. Injury was always a possibility. Reading in the family was a given. Books would be quickly consumed and handed down to the next sibling in the line. There were 7 of us, and the most coveted titles were eagerly awaited. Unfortunately, I was 4th in line. We all learned to read fast. It was a rite of passage to be deemed old enough to move from the Secret Seven and Winnie the Pooh to the Lion, Witch and the Wardrobe, and ultimately the Hobbit. From there my world exploded. Tolkien, McCaffrey, Feist, Goodkind, Hobb, Wirtz, Martin, Jordan, and many more were my constant companions. Fantasy was not my only interest, with my library holding everything from World War I and II histories to thrillers and murder mysteries. Newcomers are filtering in: Abercrombie, Sanderson, Mass, Weeks. When deciding to put this segment together, I pondered on my influences, and like so many others, it's almost a carbon copy. So I've chosen to concentrate on authors that I've met. Australian authors are making a mark in the world of fantasy, and we could all do to know more about them. Please follow along as I attempt to become a published author, bestseller or not.